Put it on shuffle.
Hi, I'm a witch that's going to put you in a cursed sleep for 100 years. Jacob.
And I'm the Wicked Witch of the West, Jayme.
And this is Put It On Shuffle.
Wow, we did not plan that, but...
I don't talk to her unless we're recording the podcast.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember the last time I talked to him besides the podcast.
I know. I've come to dread talking to her outside of the podcast. Like, ugh, Jayme, you know we have so little content already.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta save it.
Yeah. Oh. If you hear noises in the background...
We don't know what they are, but the house makes noises.
It's probably a ghost or a big-ass roach.
Roaches! Or the cat.
What cat?
Dun dun. There hasn't been a cat around these parts
Ew.
for 87 years.
Why did you do that voice?
I guess my southern prospector voice sounds a lot like my witch voice, huh?
What's the difference?
In my mind, there is one.
Okay.
You look like you don't believe me.
I probably always look like that.
Okay, so what song are we doing today, Jayme?
Do you know the title? Because I know the title.
It's the Ariana Grande song.
Are you, like,
I just Googled it, so I
that
know
name?
it. I know how it's pronounced. I just Googled it to pull up the lyrics, so I know it's 7 rings.
Yes.
But I did not know that beforehand. I just knew, like, how it kind of goes.
Mm-hmm. So, we're kind of going to let Jacob see if he knows how the song goes.
Look, my college friends played it a lot. So I know she goes, like, diamonds and pearls and the pins and the bitches.
Sing like how she sings.
My wrist is popping.
No, from the beginning.
I don't know how it goes.
You were right the first time.
How does
You're like...
Because I know it's like she like samples that song from the movie about the Jews, right? Mm-hmm. And that one goes like something like diamonds and kittens and soft wool and mittens, right? Something like that. And then, but she says something else. She's like bubbles and dresses and diamonds and bitches.
Okay. Go on.
She said something else, but she goes, my wrist is popping. My hair is something. You like my hair? Gee, thanks. I got it.
I got it.
I see it. I want it. I take it. It's mine now. 7 rings.
No, that's so not right.
Am I missing anything?
You're missing like more than half of the song.
How does she? Does it sound different than what I've sung?
A little, yeah.
But like, is there a third part?
Mm-hmm.
I see it. I want it.
No, it's different than the chorus.
You're not helping. I don't know the song. I see it. You like
what did I just
my
say?
hair?
No, we done talking about her hair at this point. We talking about her skin. Oh.
My skin is smooth. My lips are glossy.
Okay.
I have a car. It's a Ferrari.
All right. I mean, she can probably afford a Ferrari. She can probably afford.
God, I wish that were me.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see my wrist? Gee, thanks. It's popping.
I'll be real with you. I know the song, but I can't think of how it starts.
It starts with breaking good bubbles and mittens.
I don't know how it starts.
Brown paper boxes.
Brown paper boxes?
Isn't, because in the song it's like kittens and mittens and bags with brown boses? Not boses. It's like bags with brown I have the lyrics.
It's like,
Yeah, that's how it starts, but I don't remember what she says.
Go, tattoos who like getting in trouble. I do sound like Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse. Ariana Grande is kind of like Minnie Mouse.
In what way? Oh, that's how it starts.
Okay, so it starts with breakfast at Tiffany's and bottles of bubbles. Girls with tattoos who like getting in trouble. Lashes and diamonds, ATM machines. That's ATM is the M is machine. So she says machine twice. Do your research.
It really?
Yeah. It's like
automatic transfer.
Transaction machine. That's probably not it, but I know the M's machine. And I'm pretty sure the A is automatic. Buy myself all of my favorite things. Like, I can relate to that. I don't have money. But I do buy myself things with money that I don't have.
Yeah. I can see that influence on me, because whenever we're at a store and I'm like, I see something.
I see it.
and if I want it, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't get it. You know, because I'm not Ariana Grande. And then Jakob over here thinks I am, and he's like, you should really get it.
Listen, if you want it, you buy it. And that's called bad impulse control.
If I had that mentality all the time, I would be broke right now. I'm only half broke.
Here I am, broke, following my own advice.
Okay.
So what's bottles of bubbles? Is
I'm
that
guessing,
champagne?
Yeah, champagne.
Is breakfast? That's a movie.
Breakfast
or
at
is
Tiffany's?
like Tiffany's the jewelers? Does she just eat the diamonds?
No, Breakfast at Tiffany's is a movie, and it does feature Tiffany's, the
jeweler. Jewelry.
Yeah, the jewelry store. The character likes going to Tiffany's, and it's like kind of a main like store in that movie.
So does she even have breakfast there?
She, in the beginning of the movie, I think it's the beginning, you can see her eating like a bagel, and I think it's a coffee, and she's just looking at the jewelry from the outside. It's a pretty okay good movie. It's a good movie.
It's a pretty okay good movie. Official Jayme's rating. Are you a girl with tattoos who likes getting in trouble?
What do you think?
I think if you had a tattoo, you would be.
I have so many ideas for tattoos, or I had so many ideas for tattoos, but I never got through with them.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you want?
Oh, you said embarrassing.
You wanted a number of a pig, right? I remember you saying, like, a number of a cow.
It's a number that was on a specific cow that certain animal rights activists, they found this cow who was about to be, like, I don't mean to laugh, I'm not a psychopath, who was about to get murdered, but they got the cow, and a lot of vegans, you see on their ear or somewhere, there's like, I think it's number 369, and I wanted to get that on my ear, because, okay, guys, this was
Can
like...
you get an ear tattoo? Is there enough space?
Yeah, like right here.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I was either thinking that or getting myself branded.
Oh my god.
So, I'm not a jackass, so I'm not Steve-O, I'm not Johnny Knoxville, you know.
But she knows their names.
Great show / movies they put out. So I was like, shit, I'll get a tattoo. I don't want to get branded. But I didn't go through with either of them.
You also want like a Hufflepuff something? Harry Potter? She wants the lightning bolt.
No, I don't want the dumb things. Well, they're not. They're kind of dumb. They're just like stuff I'm interested in it, I guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put tattoos like that on me. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've thought about like lyrics from a song, but like I said, I don't know if it's too much commitment, or I just like, maybe I do want it a day and then like a week later I don't want it anymore.
Yeah. I saw some text post, which is where I get all my news, that was like, old people are always like, you're gonna regret your tattoo, but like, it's something like, people are like, don't get tattoos when you're young because you'll regret it. But then, like, when we were going into 9th grade, we had to know what job we wanted for our entire life.
For sure.
And they were saying something like, I'd rather have a tattoo that was important to me back then, you know, because it doesn't make it, like, less meaningful.
No, because that was, like,
but I guess if you got, like, Harry Potter across your tits, like, maybe that's a little too big.
Would you get a tattoo?
I don't know. I feel like there's nothing I like enough. Because, like, I just can't think of anything. One of my friends said I should get Slowpoke, the Pokemon, as a tramp stamp.
As a tramp stamp?
Yeah. Because she's just mouthing no.
Well, I mean, you do what you want.
But not that.
No, if you want to, that's cool. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I do like Pokemon, but I don't know if I have a favorite, and I also don't know if I'd want a Pokemon tattoo.
My friend has a Pokemon tattoo.
Good for them. But, like, I don't know what I'd want, because I'd probably want one of the Pokemon, but then, like, I'd have to pick a favorite, and that's too hard.
You don't have a favorite Pokemon?
No, I have, like, a top 10 that are in no particular order, and it's probably more like 20.
I was gonna say, name a few, but I'm scared.
You won't know any of them?
No, I'm scared you're gonna get into it too much. But now that you brought it up, I'm scared I'm not gonna know any of them.
Did you see the new Corgi Pokemon?
It's a Corgi?
Yeah. Do you like Corgis?
No. Yes, but Pokemons are not real animals. So, okay. Nothing against Pokemon.
You're gonna
the creators. Like,
this.
I'm sure they're very creative and ideas run out. It happens.
Well, it's because this one's based on Britain and the Queen has corgis.
Okay. That one's really cute. That looks like a Pokemon to me.
I'm glad we have Jayme's approval. We could do a podcast where you just, like, go through the Pokemon and be like, no.
I would so do that. Because there's keys. That's not a fucking Pokemon. What do you mean?
I know. People are like, the new Pokemon are so uninspired. But then, like, there's always been some that are uninspired. Like, if you look back in the first generation, there's just, like, a pile of sludge. There's just, like, a Pokeball with eyes.
There's eggs.
Just a bird. Just a purple rat. Oh, shit.
A rat. A roach.
Roaches.
There's a roach, too.
There aren't any roach Pokemon.
Yes, well, that one kind of looks like a roach.
The rat.
Kaboot.
Oh, I always thought that was supposed to be like a horseshoe crab.
But it looks like a roach.
Yeah, there probably are, like, roach-esque. But I don't think there's any, like, straight roach. Are roaches beetles? Are the beetles roaches?
Which ones?
You know which ones.
Then yes.
Oh wait, I was almost Googling, are the beetles roaches? I meant to Google, are roaches beetles? Wait, I spelled it like the band.
Ooh.
Don't look at the picture. It's a beetle. The picture. Cockroaches, termites are beetles.
Gross.
I thought termites were more like ants.
Are they beetles?
No, because their bodies are more segmented.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true at all. I don't know what cockroaches look like under them wings.
Croaches.
Croaches. Short for cockroach, but long for roach. It's a croach. Anyways, the lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
Been through some bad shit, I should be a sad bitch. Me too. Who would have thought I'd turn me to a savage? Rather be tied up with calls and not strings. Write my own checks like I write what I sing. Yeah. Why was my voice so gravelly? Who writes a check anymore?
I write checks. I write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I write about 5 checks every week.
Is that what people mostly get paid with?
I get paid in a check.
Yeah, I've never had a real job that pays me. But we're trying. We applying. we're hoping. What is a savage? Like, in today's slang, is it just someone who's, like, cool?
Maybe someone who doesn't really, like, give care.
Give a care? How did you say that?
That's me trying to, what is it? Like,
censor yourself?
Censor myself.
We want to be brand friendly.
I feel like I'm too much of a potty mouth and it can get quite raunchy.
Remember
sometimes.
when our one friend, she was called a potty mouth and she thought it was because she was wearing brown lipstick?
So like a poop mouth, you know?
Yeah. My art teacher used to do a thing where if she heard you say a bad word, she made you wash like the sinks or something.
Really?
Yeah, I never saw her implement that. And like the same friend cusses so much, and she was in that class, and the teacher would always just be like, language. But maybe that was because we were in advanced class. I bet if like someone in her Art 1 classes just said that, she'd be like, clean the sink. Because honestly, if I had to teach Art 1, I would get as many of those kids out of my hair as I could. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It's like a switch for me. Like when I'm around my parents, I don't curse because obviously. And when I was in school around teachers, I would never curse either. But whenever I'm with my friends or like my siblings, it's like,
it's all the time.
it's like
it's
3
day,
each
bro.
sentence, and it's like to a point where a little kid just discovered bad words. But that's like me
it's like
all the
middle
time.
School.
That's me all the time.
I didn't know curse words until 6th grade.
Oh, I knew curse words when I learned how to talk.
I called a little kid bitch in 3rd grade.
Oh my
because
god.
I didn't know it was a curse word. I didn't even know it was a word. I had an uncle named Butch, and I was trying to guess this kid's name. I knew it started with a B, so I called him Butch, and I called him bitch, and everyone was like, ooh, and I was like, what? Because I had no clue, and no one was saying anything.
Oh my god.
I just didn't know what was happening. I think I knew ass, but I only knew it because of Shrek. And I only thought it was a donkey.
Oh no. My first meaning of ass was an ass. We were chess.
I mean, I'm kind of the same with curse words. Like, my aunt told me, like, I've never heard you say a curse, so when you first say a curse, it's gonna be big. I want to be there. Which I thought was funny. Because, like, I don't really hold back with my friends. I don't think I'm, like, overly so. There's periods where I go that I'm like, I don't know, like, why curse when there's so many words? So then I start, like, just not doing it as much. But then it's like, never mind, it's fun to say fuck.
I don't know. It's, like, part of my language now.
Yeah, but, like, the thing about words is they only have, like, the power you give them. So, like, curse words have all this, like, stigma on them now. And I don't know if, like, all older generations feel, like, so contrary to the younger generation as they do like right now, you know, like in ideology. But I feel like by the time we're like the older generation, curse words won't have as much of an effect as they do. And I think it's because of the internet. Anyways, the 7 rings.
Yeah.
Pre-chorused, my wrist stop watching, my neck is flossy, my make big deposits, my gloss is poppin'. You like my hair? Gee, thanks, just bought it. I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it.
There you go. That's the right
I see
lyric.
it, I like it, I take it, it's mine.
So, my wrist stopped watching.
My neck is flossy.
I'll be real.
I don't know what that line means at all.
I know.
Are we too old?
My neck is flossy. Are we too young?
Flossy is like the little dance, you know?
The
little dance where you go like this.
I don't like that dance. It's weird.
In college, I taught my friend to do that dance, and we went to dinner, and she was like, Jacob taught me how to floss, and they were like, you didn't know? And she was like, you think I didn't know how to floss? Like my teeth? Like, who do you think I am?
Oh my god.
But I think flossy, because like, it's like a string, right? So maybe she has like a lot of necklaces. Like diamond necklaces.
We can look that up.
We're on Genius.
I feel like
why don't I can click it? And my wrist stopped watching. Does that mean like don't look at my wrist, or it doesn't have a wrist anymore because it has too many diamonds? I don't know. To be flossy means to show off expensive items. Okay. What about her wrist? She also tells people to stop watching, which means to stop looking, and doubles for the stop watch.
So yeah, you're right. Stop watching.
So like, don't look. Don't look at my wrist. You like my hair? Thanks. Just bought it. I saw a lot of people tweeting this, and I still don't remember it when I had to say the lyrics. Is she like wearing a wig, or did she get extensions?
I think she always wears wigs or extensions.
Is she bald under there?
No, I think I saw somewhere where she cut her hair like really short. And I mean, I feel like a lot of celebrities only use extensions / wigs.
Yeah. Because, like, if you're a celebrity, you have, like, a visual brand. So, like, to have your hair be so, like, changing all the time is, like, not great. Like, when Harry Styles, like, cut all his hair, that's, like, a rebrand, kind of.
Yeah.
Jayme's wet now, sorry. But, yeah, I think, like, if your hair is so much part of your brand, it's, like, worth it to invest in a good human hair wig.
Yeah. That's my input on it.
Okay, the chorus is pretty much what we just read. She just says, I want it, I got it, I want it, I got it, I want it, I got it, I want it, I got it. You like my hair, just think it's just about it, I want it, I got it, I want it, I got it. Yep.
That kind of reminds me of whenever you... No, whenever you speed up YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah.
I tried that today. Life-changing.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Because, like, people, like, including myself, but people talk really slow.
You never notice how much dead air there is in videos until you start speeding them up.
Yeah.
Like, people will just go so long without saying anything, and it's, like, normal. But when you start watching stuff at 2 times speed, it's like, oh, this is dead space, right?
Literally.
And I feel like that's made me in conversation talk way more, because I'm like, this is dead space if, like, anything's not happening, you know? Our podcast is gonna, if you watch our podcast at 2 times speed, it's gonna be like Nikki rapping. Because we're gonna be on it.
Oh, try. All right. Wearing a ring, but ain't gonna be no misses.
Why'd you get so southern? Wearing a ring, but ain't gonna be no misses. Bought matching diamonds for 6 of my bitches.
Okay. I'd rather spoil all my... Or do you want to do the first one?
You can read. I read the first.
Okay.
First.
I'd rather spoil all my friends with my riches. Think retail therapy, my new addiction. Jakob. Whoever said money can't solve your problems must not have had enough money to solve them.
True.
They say which one, I say not. I want all them. Happiness is the same price as red bottoms. Ooh, okay. So, wearing a ring but ain't gonna be no misses.
She's not married, but she's got bling on her fingies.
On her ring finger.
Yeah. Bought matching diamonds for 6 of my bitches.
Okay, so she got matching
rings. Are her bitches her friends?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
her dogs.
They all got studded collars. Rather spoil my friends with all my riches. I get you want to treat your friends.
Like, I find myself spending a lot on my friends' gifts, and then when it comes to me, I, like, try to get the cheapest stuff possible.
Yeah.
But it's only because, I don't know, I feel like my friends need that spoiling. Ew, I could hear you, like, eye goo.
And my eye's been, like...
Do you need... Oh, wait, don't use my eye drops.
Okay, it's been, like, so... It, like, hurts. Not hurts, but it, like, itches and tingles all day, so I keep, like, scratching it.
Don't rub it.
I know, but I like it. I gotta. I gotta, Jayme.
I got to.
I see it. I want it. I touch it. It still hurts.
I mean, you can use my eye drops, but I don't know how to... Whenever I put eye drops on, I can't, like, keep my eye open, so I have to put them in here. So
so you're a little bitch.
Eye. Yeah, it touches my eye. But I'm not that much of a bitch to rub my eyes when they're irritated.
Oh. I mean... I'm like... People are so weird about their eyes, a lot of people, but maybe it's because, like, I'm just weird, but I could just, like, touch it.
Yeah, I don't like touching my eye.
Maybe
They're super dry.
Yeah. Maybe it's because you cry too much.
I don't think that.
I don't think that.
I don't think that's possible, is it?
To cry too much?
Yeah.
I mean, your body can only have so much fluid, right? Like, if you...
I mean, I don't cry a lot anymore. And my eyes are, like, the worst they've ever been.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you need to cry more.
Bitch, I don't have fucking time to cry. I cry for hours.
You just gotta, like, power through it. Like, okay, I have an hour this week for all of my crying.
Once I start, I can't stop until, like, a couple of hours, so.
Wow. Tragic.
I think... No, never mind. I don't care.
I think retail therapy, my new addiction. Whoever said money can't solve your problems must not had enough money to solve them.
I think that's true.
Yeah, like, money can't solve your, like, internal problems, but, like, I have way more external problems.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's in a sense of where if you have a lot of money and people around you are trying to like use you, and like that's why I feel like people, like especially celebrities, always say like, you know, being famous and having all this money is not going to solve your problems. But when you're like us and you have a good social life and like sometimes are an alright family, money is all you need. Well,
I feel like the phrase "money can't solve all your problems" is classist, because people use that phrase, like, money can't solve all your problems, to, like, when poor people are like, I need a job.
Yeah.
Like, money can solve that very specific problem.
For sure.
So, I think, like, yeah, money can solve a lot of your problems, pretty much most of them.
Yeah.
Like, because then, for the rest of them, with your money, buy a therapist. Checkmate.
All right.
They say which one, I say nah, I want all of them. Pretty much the same thing. Happiness is Vampires red bottoms. What?
How much are they?
Okay, let's guess. How much do you think red bottoms are?
I'd say for like a classic standard pair, maybe 2,000?
2,000?
Maybe 3,000?
I was gonna say 16,000. I have no clue how much they cost.
Now you got me rethinking it.
Well, because, like, they're so designer, right? Because I know purses can go for, like, 30,000 if they're super collector, and I don't know if shoes are the same way.
Well, that's why I was saying, like, the classic, just, like maybe the, like, Chanel number 5 of Louboutins.
Yeah.
Is, like, price 2,000, 3,000.
How much is cars? Cars are, like, 20,000?
No, way more.
200,000?
Yeah, around that range.
It's been a while since I've had to buy a car.
I know, my mom's car was like 30,000.
Okay. So. Yeah, so I feel safe going for 16,000 because I was trying to make sure I didn't make it more than a car. I have no concept of like what numbers mean. But how much are red bottoms? 6,000. Start at $695. Most expensive pair is 6,000.
So I think I was right.
You were way closer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
they're just shoes.
But I know some purses get expensive because I went purse shopping with my aunt for like her daughter's graduation present, and I heard the price tag and I thought, oh, wow.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, my smile is beamin', my skin is gleamin', the way it shine, I know you seen it. I bought a crib just for the closet, bought his and hers. Both his and hers. I want it, I got it.
Nice. All right. I wish I could buy a place just for the closet.
Yeah, I heard. I might have saw it on a text post again, but there was someone who was like in a hotel and the elevator didn't go to like floors like 3 and 6 or something, and it was like those are Lady Gaga's floors.
Her closet.
Isn't that wild? Imagine us playing like hide and seek in there.
Murder.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that, but then I realized we shouldn't say "let's play murder" on the podcast because it's a game we made up. We don't actually kill people.
We don't.
And then you just sing "murder."
I sound like Dr. Evil. Murder. It was with the pinky.
I haven't seen the movie. I used my index finger.
And he's like murder, and oh my god.
Okay. Is it raining or something?
I think it's...
What the fuck? Oh, I think that's the AC.
Yeah, but it sounded kind of like a truck, or like a low.
It sounded like a big... Like, imagine filling, like, your car's trunk with water and then just sloshing around back there.
Yeah, oh my god, why does that sound so accurate?
Remember when... people would ride in the back of my car and they'd be like, is there water back here? And I never heard it. Because I don't know what it was. Because didn't you hear it once?
I think I heard it and I found it. I
see it. I hear it. I find it. Was there anything else in this? Her skin is good. Wish that were me. Okay. That's pretty much money. My receipts be looking like phone numbers. If it ain't money, then wrong number. Black card is my business card. The way it be setting the tone for me. This one's way longer. Is this like a breakdown?
Yes.
I should have listened to the song before we did this.
Oh, you.
We'll take a break. I'll listen to the song.
Forgot.
The way it be set in the tone for me, I don't mean to brag, but I be like, put it in the bag. Yeah, when you see them racks, they stacked up like my ass. Oop. Shoot, go from the store to the booth. Make it all back in one loop. Give me the loot. Never mind, I got a juice. Nothing but me when we shoot. Look at my neck, look at my jet. Ain't got enough money to pay my respect. Ain't no budget when I'm on the set. If I like it, that's what I get.
Nice. Okay.
So pretty much all money. Like, what else is there to talk about here? Does she have ass? Like, would you say her ass is stacked?
Me acting like I never look at her ass. I don't view women as objects.
Okay,
on
and
this podcast.
on this podcast.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. She's got a nice booty.
No, just because she has a nice ass doesn't mean she's an object. You can be sexualized and not objectified.
Okay.
But why are you so scared of my truths? Right? Do you disagree?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't disagree, but I get what you're saying.
Well, because objectifying is when
you only see
them like as a sex thing. As you only see people as like a sex thing. But like sexualizing is just highlighting the body parts. I don't know. Look, we never claimed to be smart. And I think that's important to remember.
If you know me in person, you'd be like, yup.
That's one dumb bitch.
No, I feel like I'm alright. Ew, I sounded so weird.
It sounded so sad.
Okay. First of all, receipts be looking like phone numbers. I believe that. 100%.
How many numbers are in a phone number? Go. Say a number.
Stop.
Go.
There's
Go.
10.
Well, that was supposed to be to see how fast you could get it without under pressure, but you just counted.
I did.
Yeah, aren't phone numbers in like Britain different?
I don't know if they have the same.
I
We're just talking about how dumb we are.
Because I know in America it's just like you put the 1 in front, right?
I think.
And then in Britain it's like
12.
But it's like by 2 numbers where we do it like 3, 3, 4. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they even use phones in Britain? Every place is so close they could just walk.
Black Card is my business card.
I've only heard it in Nicki Minaj songs, like Black Card. I think it's a credit card that you get when you have so much money. Wow. The Black American Express card, formerly known as the Centurion card, is an invitation-only charge card. The specifics on how to obtain the card are not known, but there is speculation that American Express requires that the invitee charges $250,000 per year to her lower-level American Express cards, then has an annual income over $1 million. Right, that's $1 million. That number means $1 million. Okay.
I think.
6 zeros. There are only about 17,000 black card holders around the world, usually celebrities. So...
I'm one of them.
Yeah. Put It On Shuffle really just took off for us. I mean, that's a lot of money, but when you have that much money, you gotta spend it. Like, who was it? I think it was either in my sociology class or my text history class. One of those two talked about current events a lot. And the guy who, like, co-founded Microsoft or something was giving away, like, $2 million every day. And he was making more money than he could give away. Because he kept trying to get rid of his money, but he couldn't stop being rich. And he was like, please, I just want to give this money to, like, charities and stuff. But he could only give away, like, so much so fast. And he was making more money than he could give it away. So, like, until he died, he was, like, he gave away so much money. I can't remember his name, but, like, isn't that wild? It was something about wealth inequality and how, like, people, like, the wealth should just redistribute. And, like, yeah, they should, but when they try, they can't. because they just keep getting more money. It's so weird. It's so weird. I started saying weird, and then I was like,
it's so wild.
It's so weird.
You sound like a little child.
It's so weird.
What am I doing this podcast? Okay.
Okay. So we've been through the lyrics. You want to take a break?
Yeah, we can listen to the. Whoa.
We can listen to the song, and then we'll come right back.
Mm-hmm. We'll be back.
And talk about something else, I guess. And we're back!
Hello!
We just watched the music video.
Yes. What'd you think of it?
I don't remember. I just remember
we just saw it.
I wasn't paying that much attention because I saw her break all those glasses, and I thought, she could just do that, huh? Mm-hmm. Because, like, she has healthcare.
Yeah.
And, because, like, those had to be expensive, right?
I don't know if they were real glass,
I guess
but I know what she was
glass.
pouring in there looked like some champagne.
I mean, it's easy to make a liquid look like another liquid, right?
Oh, I didn't think about that. But if she wants it, she got it.
She sees it. Mm-hmm. She likes it. She takes it. It's hers now. So, what have you been up to since we last saw each other?
The same old shit. Trying to get my Louboutins, trying to get some red bottoms.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I've been working on my goofy voice.
By yourself?
Well, how am I gonna work on it with someone else? Why do you look scared?
Just imagine this. Jacob is by himself with the little kitty cat. With the cat. And he's practicing his goofy voice.
Look, you make it sound like it's weird, which it kind of is. But like, when else are you gonna practice a voice?
Just how insane do you think the neighbors think you are?
Right.
They're like chilling. They're walking outside.
It's like 11:30 p.m.
They hear a faint goofy.
They're just like, from the distance.
They don't know if he's watching a Disney movie or if Goofy's.
Well, because they hear like me watching a video of Goofy's talking and then me repeating it.
Of Goofy.
Trying to make it sound right.
That sounds even more crazy.
Look, I just thought it'd be funny.
It is funny.
If I could do the Goofy voice and the Kermit voice, it'd be game over for like all of you.
Also Donald Duck.
I have no clue how they do that voice because like when I try, it just sounds demonic.
I know when you do it, it creeps me out. Because
I just try to
like it.
I'm Donald Duck. Oh god. How does it work? Because it's like
I don't know.
He's like screeching, right? He like
kind of like that. Yeah.
I don't know.
But I mean, who am I to judge?
Maybe you should do Donald, and then I'll do Goofy, and then we can do a podcast where you're Donald and I'm Goofy.
I don't even know. I can do the closest I can probably do is Mickey.
Yeah.
Because it's like super high pitched, but like I can't even do any of them, so I don't even know why I'm talking.
Right. I don't remember why I started practicing because it's been so long since I've done the Goofy voice. I just thought of if for my YouTube channel, if we did like a fake like rest in peace, and in the background we had Goofy singing the In the Arms of the Angel song. Oh. I thought it'd be funny because I was like, we can't get the rights, so we'll have to sing it. And I said, what if Goofy sang it?
But you don't say it's Goofy, because can you?
Non-copyright Goofy. We call him Silly. Goofus. Isn't that his real name? Isn't his name Goofus? Goofy?
I don't know. I forgot. I remember we looked it up, as you should.
We need to know the facts. Mm-hmm. We're a podcast that prides itself on knowing the facts. Goofy's real name.
Real name.
Wait. Goofy's real name. He has a southern draw. His spouse is Mrs. Geef, which sounds like a slur.
Yeah.
Donald Duck's names is Donald Duck's names is Donald Fauntleroy Duck.
That's cute.
I can't talk today. Oh, his nickname is Dippy Dog. He's also George G. Goofus D. Dog.
Oh, that was the one.
Goofus D. Dog. That's him. That's Goofus. Remember that time Goofy shot you at Disneyland?
He shot me? He did not shoot me. He just made me...
You don't remember?
I was there. Oh my god, that was not... Yeah, I remember that. It was not in Disneyland or Disney World.
Well, that's what they brainwashed her to think.
It was a nightmare.
A Night Under the Stars.
Uh-huh, and I think Mickey Mouse or Ricky Rat was there.
I think they were both there. But Ricky Rat was going to avenge you, and Mickey Mouse was going to stop him.
He was just watching.
Mickey Mouse just approved.
He gave Goofus the permission.
He gave Goofus the gun.
What else happened that night?
I practiced the Goofy voice for like 2 hours.
That night?
Maybe it was 3. I just remember...
You didn't answer my question that night.
I mean, it started around...
Can you answer my question?
I'm trying to. It started around like... Oh, God. It would have started around like 10:30 and then continued until like 2 a.m. when I went to bed.
Oh, my God.
And then I just remember thinking like... Because I watched interviews with the guy who does Goofy's voice. And when you hear his normal voice, you're like, oh yeah, that kind of sounds like Goofy. Like, right? Like, you can hear it in him.
I don't know who it is.
But like, you can imagine.
No.
Just pretend you can imagine.
Okay.
But then, like, when I do it, I feel like you can't tell that Goofy's voice could come from me.
Okay, do it.
Wait, what should I say? Wait, I've got to get into it.
You can do it. Put your back to it.
What?
Nothing.
I get it popping like a band. No, that's not it.
No.
I'm gonna pause the podcast and practice. Forgive me if my Goofy voice is a little rusty. It's been about a day since I practiced, but we're gonna try our best. Welcome to the Put It On Shovel podcast. Howdy, Jayme.
Hi.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
Gorsh.
No, that gorsh is good.
It was way better the other night because I was practicing for hours. But I watched like the preview to the Goofy movie that you can get on YouTube for free, and I was just like repeating what he said.
My ex.
It was like, I'm going with my best buddy.
You sound very like Southern though.
Yeah, I know. I got it. It's a mix of highs and lows because it's like, gorsh.
That was good. That didn't look like. That looked like it came from somewhere. No, like that gosh. It didn't look like it came out of your mouth. like you were playing something on your phone.
Howdy, Jayme. No, that goes way too southern. Because I keep it too low. I need to go like it's low and then high.
Like you gotta keep it goofy.
Gosh.
There you go.
Howdy, Jayme. Because he sounds happy, and I can't do that.
That's true.
Also, I didn't realize Goofy was so southern.
A little bit, huh?
Yeah, he's like, oh, Maxie, I saved the best for last.
I haven't seen the movie in so long.
Okay, I'll practice my Goofy for next podcast,
okay.
And it'll be great.
Okay.
It'll be like it was the other night. Wait, because I could do it pretty well when I was singing In the Arms of the Angels, fly away from here.
That was good.
Yeah, I need to work on it. So, Goofy, huh?
Yeah, Goofy.
When I was little, I watched Disney, but like I don't much anymore. Thoughts?
I think I watched the same amount of Disney as I used to when I was a kid. like, right now.
Yeah, I mean, like, I watch the animated movies, but, like, not the TV shows. Not, like, Disney Channel and stuff like I used to. But, like, when you're young, what else are your parents going to show you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got Disney, and that's, like, known for, like, it's kids stuff. But it's also, adults can enjoy it, because it's animated.
Mm-hmm.
So that means it appeals to kids. Because, like, I didn't realize this, but when one of my cousins had kids, my mom was like, I'm going to go to the movies with, like, them and her kids. Like, they're getting to that age where they can watch movies with real people now. Because, like, when kids are young, they just, like, don't understand movies with real people. And I didn't know that. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Like, they just can't, they don't like it. Like, they get angry. I don't know if that's true.
He got angry right there.
No more Mr. Goofy guy. But Frozen 2 is, like, a thing now, right?
Yeah.
I saw trailers for it.
And Toy Story is coming out.
Like, in
month?
3 days. Because I was watching the Cooking Channel, the Food Network last night. I was watching Guy's Grocery Games Father's Day edition at 1 a.m. And because that's just the show I put on because my aunt doesn't have a lamp, so I use her TV as a lamp before I go to bed because I don't want to get out of bed. It's this whole thing, whatever. Mm-hmm. But I saw that it was, like, in 5 days. And that
really?
was, it was, like, 5 days, Toy Story 4. And then isn't that's so soon.
Mm-hmm. I really want to see it.
Should we go?
Yeah. I haven't seen the trailers for it.
But I haven't really either. I mean, I know that there's a spork.
Yeah.
And I know Bo Peep's back, which...
She's back?
She was, like, Woody's love interest in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if she just wasn't in the next two. I feel like it wasn't planned that she wasn't in the next two. I feel like they were just like, she's not that important. And now they, like, retconned it. Like, oh, she was gone and now she's the leader of the rebellion.
Is this Star Wars?
I know, right? I was thinking Hunger Games. But also it's like, what makes a toy a toy? Because if Sporky just has life, then, like, why?
Maybe if you play with it.
Yeah, but, like, what, when you stop playing with it, are they dead?
No. They, like...
So are they immortal?
I think they're immortal until they get, like, really damaged, like, really bad.
But what about Sid's toys? Because he, like, ripped them apart and put them together.
Those were still alive.
Yeah.
His creations were alive.
I think the Toy Story universe has horrifying implications on the anatomy of a toy. Because, like, the toys could kill us all.
That silence.
Jamie's
looking
Jayme
at all
got
the
scared.
toys around here.
Do you think...
Damn!
Do you think cat toys and dog toys come alive? And what about, like, sex toys?
That's what I was thinking. I don't know. That'd be weird. Because, I mean, the sex toys don't have eyes, do they?
Guess it depends on the toy.
I mean, does it have to have eyes?
I don't know, because Sporky has eyes. I haven't seen...
I think all of them have eyes.
I remember one of Sid's toys was just like a leg with a fishing pole attached to it.
Is that motherfucker? Yeah, you're right.
I only remember the leg with the fishing pole and the baby on the spider legs, because that one was super creepy when I was baby.
I think I liked that one, the spider leg.
You liked it?
That one was cool. Like, it was creepy, but it was cool.
Yeah. So, I guess... But since Sporky's alive, just anything you play with becomes alive and then is alive forever? What about, like, guns? What about, like, knives?
I think those are different because those are, like, weapons.
Yeah, but people play with those. Like, there's toy guns. So is that just alive?
You need to, like... send an email.
Send an email to Toy Story, like, hey, give us canon toy deaths. That, like... So we're not afraid of them anymore.
But it's a movie.
As far as we know. You know, like, people are like, The Simpsons last so long because the creators are from the future, so whenever they run out of content, they just take something from their timeline, which is why they predict so many things.
I don't watch The Simpsons.
I don't either, but have you seen those, like, how The Simpsons predict stuff? Like, it predicted Donald Trump being president.
Really?
Yeah, like, there was, like, a Simpsons Maybe it was just part of the show. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch it. But, like, back in, like, 2004 or something, Donald Trump was the president in Simpsons.
2004. You sure it wasn't, like, 2016?
No, it was way long ago. Because I remember, like, knowing that was a joke on it. Because as soon as, like, he was running for president, like, memes were like, haha, The Simpsons called it or whatever. Which they do all the time. I could probably Google The Simpsons predicting stuff and get, like, a whole BuzzFeed article. Are you sure you're ready for this?
Are we doing it right now on the podcast?
Do you have anything ready to talk about? 18 times. Okay. The Simpsons... 19 years ago, The Simpsons predicted Trump would be president. That's in 2000. Or whenever this article... yeah, this was in 2019. Let's see, what else have they predicted? Three-eyed fish? Okay, that's just kind of random. I bet a bunch of stuff has. The censorship of Michelangelo's David. The censorship? Okay, none of this stuff seems as big. Siegfried and Rory tiger attack? Okay. Horse meat scandal?
What?
I mean, in 1994, Lunch Lady Doris used assorted horse parts to make lunch for students. 9 years later, the Food Safety Authority of Ireland found horse DNA in 1/3 of beef burger samples from supermarkets.
I mean, it's all meat
predicted
to them.
autocorrect? What? Is that true? The memo gets quickly translated to eat up Martha. The Simpsons was lampooning. What does lampooning mean? I guess they predicted smartwatches, which I guess that's not too out there. The Trump one's just really the one. The invention of the shard? What? I guess it's a building. Robotic librarians? Okay, well that's like... Okay, I'm like just dismissing all of this stuff. It's just the Trump one that's so wild, like, that it happened. This discovery of the Higgs-Boson equation? That's weird. Ebola outbreak? Curious George and the Ebola virus? Oh yeah, this one was big. Disney buys 20th Century Fox. I remember people calling that out when it happened. That The Simpsons. The invention of the tobacco plant? Is that real? Tomato and tobacco in one plant?
What?
I'm just learning stuff about the world now. The U.S. beat Sweden in curling at the Olympic Games. That's super specific. Nobel Prize winner? That's weird. Lady Gaga's Super Bowl halftime show? 5 years later, she flew off the Houston Ring Stadium in real life. But, I mean, in that case, Lady Gaga could have copied it. So, like...
I don't think that one. Maybe Donald Trump copied it as well.
Yeah, but that's so weird. Daenerys is Targaryen's big plot twist in Game of Thrones, Season 29, Episode 1. Season 29?
Oh my god!
How long has The Simpsons been on? Okay, well that wasn't very interesting.
Oh, it was pretty interesting.
I mean, it's just that Donald Trump being president, like, it's so weird that they predicted it, and it was a joke. And then, like, Donald Trump was like, I'll run for president and be taken seriously. Not to be political for a third episode in a row, but...
I mean, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Welcome to Politics on Shuffle. The spin-off of Put It on Shuffle.
It's
the same thing. Put it on politics. Pyop.
Pyop. Flop. Alright. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I believe it, but
well,
it's
like,
interesting.
I feel it's way easier to go into the future than it is to go into the past when it comes to time travel. And I'm trying to remember why, because I know I've seen, like, YouTube videos on it where, like, they explain the science. It's something like it's easier to move forward than backward or something. Do you know?
No.
It's like, because what you'd have to do, it's like a wormhole thing where you're pulling two, maybe I'm thinking of teleportation, but for some reason it's because of light speed. Because if you can go light speed, you can, because we see into the past when we look through telescopes, but you'd have to go like so much faster than light speed to go into the past or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And to go into the future, you probably need to go faster than light speed, but it's like less. I don't know. There's some reason. Like I said, we're not a science podcast, but people like if time that people think that there are like people from the future that are vacationing in the past, and I just like don't know. Because personally, I'm the type of person that says time travel will probably never be real because time isn't real. So how can you travel through it? You know.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I want to believe in time travel, but I don't know.
If you believe in time travel, then you have to believe in parallel universe theory, because like
I kind of believe in that.
Yeah, because like if there was time travel, people would be like going back in time to kill like Hitler or whatever beforehand, and if that happened, we wouldn't remember him at all. So we must be part of like universe prime, which is like before time travel, or at least where only one part of time travel happened. Like maybe they stopped World War III. We don't know. Mm-hmm. But like, I don't, because like if time travel was invented, it would have been invented already. Like,
yeah,
because in the future they would have it and be able to come to the past. So like, they're not doing that, right?
At least not in our universe.
Dun dun. I'm also, I guess, one of the few people of the mindset that the world is not a simulation. Like, sorry, Elon Musk, but like, I don't think so, because he's like, in the future, people will have invented a simulation so realistic that it'll be indistinguishable, so we'd never know. And like, sure, but like, that's the same thing with like time travel. Like, that exists in the future. Why would people be playing back to now? Mm-hmm. Like, that's so boring. That's so lame. Like, nothing important is happening.
It's like playing The Sims, you know?
I guess, but like, why would someone want to play me in The Sims? Mm-hmm. All I'm doing is watching a cat.
Oh my god.
Jayme's like, I would do that. Goddamn Sims player making me rub my eyeball. / stop itch.
Where are the cheat codes at, huh?
Where's Motherload?
Celebrities of the Motherload.
Oh my god. Okay, here's the plan. We become great at programming and hack into the real world and give ourselves money.
Why is that like a movie idea?
Next plan. Make a movie.
Make a movie after we completed our plan.
Oh, and then at the end, after the credits, something it says, based on a true story.
Have you seen the new Black Mirror season?
There's a new one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no.
It's pretty good. The first episode, I don't want to spoil it, but they pretty much go into a video game, like virtual reality.
Like Spy Kids.
I haven't seen that movie.
I haven't seen Spy Kids either. I'm pretty sure they go, maybe I'm thinking of Tron.
I've seen it, but I haven't seen it since I was like 7 or something.
All I know is Emily Osment is in it, and Meghan Trainor is married to the boy from Spy Kids.
Really?
Yeah, because there was a video going around that at her wedding, him and all his best men had like a choreographed dance.
Oh my god, I didn't even know she was married.
I didn't either until I saw that video because it was circulating around. My college, at least.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Should we do a choreographed dance?
Where are you now? I can record. I don't... Yeah.
I mean, I don't dance either, but if we choreograph it, then, like, eventually it'll look good, right?
You guys can do it. I'm good.
What do you mean?
We should make, like, skits, though.
Skits?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like that one time I put it on shuffle when we pretended we had a phone call and it didn't go great at all?
With Nikki?
No. I think Najita was with us.
I don't remember.
It was like after the break we did like a little skit where we played characters having it's not important.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't good.
Mm-hmm. No, like a skit, like we can create not a show but different skits and like.
Would you guys be interested if the Put It On Shuffle brand branched out into us having a YouTube channel?
Oh no.
Is that what you mean?
I don't really want. I was talking to Najid about this earlier. Like, I would like to do some skits, but I wouldn't want to do on YouTube.
Then where would you?
Like, just to have.
Just for us?
It's so fun. Like, when I was younger, my brother and I would recreate music videos.
Oh, yeah.
And it was so funny. And then I would do different skits with, like, friends that would come over. But they're long gone. The videos.
Oh, like our where's the popcorn thing we did at the beach.
Something like that.
So like, what's it called? What's it called when like you and your friends have something like an inside joke? Yeah. So like an inside joke meme is what you want to make.
Yeah, or like we can put it on a DVD.
On a DVD. Oh, when I was younger and I had a YouTube channel and I was convinced I was gonna be famous for it, I put all my videos on a DVD and gave it to my friend Rebecca, and like luckily I didn't know how to put stuff on a DVD at all, so like she couldn't watch it, and now like all my content is hidden and I don't even know the password to that YouTube channel.
Isn't it just like fireworks?
Yeah, that's all. The only stuff I didn't hide were those firework videos because like my dad would watch them sometimes. But if I could get into that well, like, I can't even get into it because the email I used to make it is an email that runs through a company that doesn't even exist anymore. Which sounds really sketchy.
Yeah.
But, like, so I don't know if there's any way I could ever get into that YouTube account. I kind of want to just see how bad my videos were.
Were you, like, talking in there?
Oh, it was, like, skits with my Pokemon stuffed animals and my Mario stuffed animals.
Oh, my God.
And I had this whole series called Paper Pac-Man, where because I found out how to make these little Pac-Man out of paper. Like, I didn't even look up a tutorial. I just, like, figured it out because I was folding paper one day, and I was like, oh, shit. Oh, shit, it's kind of nice.
It was like a Pac-Man.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh, I made so many of them, and I had, like, Pac-Man, Baby Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man. I made the ghosts, but I think I just cut them out of paper because I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, basically. And I don't know how I could get into that account. But it's so bad. Because didn't I show you the song I made for the background music of one of my videos?
No. Wait, that sounds familiar.
Should I play it now on the podcast?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
When you're talking about Pac-Man, it reminded me, I don't remember what grade it was, but I made a Pac-Man purse made out of cardboard and duct tape.
That sounds super fun. We should do DIY stuff.
And it was so bad.
Okay, hopefully the audio quality is not horrible because it's going to just be playing through my computer.
You made that?
And picking up on the mic. Oh, yeah, this is dumb. The video is just me photoshopping dragons into real life scenarios from a video game I played. But, the beat's not good. Just heads up.
It's like, put it on shuffle.
Okay, ready? You can hear me clicking play on my beat. Here it comes.
I mean...
Here it comes. Here comes the drop. Oh, maybe here it comes. I don't remember.
It's kind of like the music you listen to right now.
But they're just throwing this guitar riff.
That's a guitar riff? What should I do next? Wait. Do you know this gum? Do you know this gum? Wait, what was your name? I didn't see it.
My YouTube name?
Yeah.
Guess you'll have to just live in mystery.
Fuck, it was like...
Oh, that was the name of the video.
Yeah. When you find the video, you can find the
Don't look for the video. I'm gonna bleep that out.
It was like something like...
I don't know
why
you keep...
Part 1.
I don't know why you keep saying things like I'm not gonna bleep all this out.
Well, when you send it to me, that's gonna be my reminder.
I'm gonna bleep it out before I send it to you.
No. It was like...
She's writing it down. But
it was like... Oh my god, I forgot. No. Jakob something everything. Jakob something.
She just made like an audio recording so she could remember that.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember making that beat. I got my parents to buy me like a $30 program to make music with. And then the first song I made, I spent so long deciding whether or not I wanted that guitar riff in there. Because I was like, it doesn't sound great. But then I was like, but I want to use every instrument. So that song had like every instrument in the program. And if I remember what it was, I could still go on to it and we could make music. But I don't remember what it is.
What year was that?
Oh, 2011. I was 11.
Oh my gosh. I think that was around the same time I did mine.
Yeah, because like back then, I was so full of hope, and I thought I could make it on YouTube. And here I am, not full of hope, but I still think I could make it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
If only I knew what content to create. But like, being on YouTube just seems so fun. Like, I don't have an excuse to do the cinnamon challenge in my everyday life, but if I was recording it, I could.
And if you had healthcare.
Well, I wouldn't want to do the cinnamon challenge, but I remember some of those like old school challenges looked so fun. I don't remember which ones now.
I remember I did the chubby bunny one.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I could do that because orthodontists say I have a small mouth.
Really?
Yeah, because that's why I had to get braces when I was like in 4th grade, because they were like, your mouth don't got room for all your teeth. I think it's bigger now because they had to make it bigger.
I don't know. I feel like my mouth is small.
Open it like all the way. Like open it so much that it hurts a little bit. Like
it kind of hurts.
Like you can feel like your jaw kind of unhinging when you do it so big. Cause like
you're like
we're just opening our mouths on a podcast. Like you guys can't see this at all. Do you think people did people say the people they say that you can't fit a fist in your mouth? But do you think that's true?
I've seen like Karen from Mean Girls do it. I mean, I've seen people do it.
I feel like it's just that most of the time your fist is bigger than your mouth, but I can't imagine that's always. Like, same thing with licking your elbow.
Oh, yeah, you can't lick that. I can't lick mine.
There's, like... Because I know when it comes to flexibility, like, your body can do a lot, but there's some stuff that, like, that's just not how your bones move. Because, like, there's a reason your head can't move like an owl's, and that's not flexibility.
I wish. Oh, my God. Someone's calling me. What?
You hear someone say some shit behind your back, and you just whip it.
I wish we could do that.
I think it'd be creepy.
We'll be used to it. We wouldn't think it's creepy.
What if you could hear your bones in your neck, like, when you moved, though?
Be, like, popping them.
I might have a problem with my back, because whenever I pop it, it's, like, super loud. You want to hear?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch it be like nothing now.
Oh, my God.
Jayme looks so scared.
That was so crunchy.
Let me try the other side.
Oh my God, what the fuck? How do you do that?
Okay, so it's like, I'm sitting
Did you hear that one, like...
I mean, I do it like... I did it like kind of a lot for a while, so maybe it started being like more responsive or something.
That sounded like it felt good.
And maybe it's because like... Maybe it's because I am flexible, so maybe my spine moves more. I don't know. But, like, I'm sitting cross-legged, and so you plant your elbow on, like, your thigh, and then you use that to push, and your back moves more than it normally would, so that's how you get the good crackles. Mm-hmm. But it's like Rice Krispies up in this bitch.
Yeah.
Like...
That's what it sounded like.
Guys, should I go see a doctor? Leave your responses in the comments.
I think you're good. I think I'm fine.
She's like, I think you're good. And like 3 days later, it's like, Jakob died of horrible back injuries. But, yeah, 7 rings. We've been going for a while.
What do you think about it?
What do you think? It's pretty good. I like it. It's pretty good. I heard, like, Ariana Grande had, like, such a big, like, month there, right?
So, yeah, like a year.
A whole year?
Maybe. Like, less than a year.
Probably, like, a few months. But that was one of her big songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know there were some of her songs that I, like, passively heard at the time that I was, like, not super into, but maybe it's just, I don't know. But Seven Rings was pretty good. I guess I'd give it, like, a 7, like I give all songs I listen to.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm not going to give a song a 7. But I'm sure there are songs that will go over that will be less than a 5, because Jayme picks them, and we don't have the same taste in music.
Yeah.
But we'll see. What do you think? What do you like? I know you like Ariana.
Marinara.
I know you like marinara.
Well, on my scale, because I've been rating your songs pretty high, but that's because, like, on your scale. So on my scale, I think I'd give it I want to say 7 as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a different scale for your songs and my songs? Because
yes.
if you were rating mine honestly, they'd be so low.
Yeah. And I don't want to give them low because they're, like, they're songs, like, that people like, you know?
Yeah, but, like, people like country songs. And,
I don't. They're not a part of this.
They're not a part they're not part of the equation. I don't even consider them.
But I think it's catchy. Not my favorite song of hers, but it's...
What is your favorite song of hers?
I don't know. Well, I think R.E.M.
Yeah.
Or... I forgot what it's called.
I like Side to Side because it has Nicki in it.
Oh, that one's good too. That one's like an 8 on my scale.
Yeah, let's rate songs that we didn't review and might in the future.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Yeah, so, I forget how we end the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for listening.
Mm-hmm.
Like, comment, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Thanks. Love you. Bye.